Today I'm here to highlight one of my favorite little historic districts I've ever visited. This is the Albemarle-Kenmore Terrace Historic District in Flatbush, Brooklyn. Right off the bat, one of the neatest things about this area is that these are two tranquil, secluded, dead-end blocks that you wouldn't even realize are actually located near two major thoroughfares. Just one block north of this, you've got the busy Church Avenue, and literally right on the other side of where these two streets end, you have the always bustling Flatbush Avenue. But being here, you wouldn't even be able to tell. And the coolest thing is both these blocks were planned out to feel that way. To me, I think these are two of the most pleasant and charming streets in all of New York City. So starting off on Albemarle Terrace, you got a nice full block here of neo-federal and colonial revival style row houses that were mostly built around 1916. All in all, this is a cute little block that was meticulously planned out by the developers this way. They laid out the taller 3-story houses on the edge of the block to flank the shorter ones in the middle, and also planted trees in the front gardens rather than on the sidewalk to allow for more space to walk. Then the next block up, you've got Kenmore Terrace, which was built a little later in 1918. Now this one's interesting because it has a little bit of a different vibe than Albemarle Terrace. First thing you'll notice, only one side of the street is part of the historic district. On the north side of the block, you have the parsonage from the Flatbush Reformed Dutch Church, which dates to 1853. This isn't part of the historic district, but it is landmarked in its own right, along with the rest of the site for the church. Now back on the other side of the street, you do have some colonial-style row houses here as well, but what really stands out on this block are the English arts and crafts style homes. This is an architectural style associated with the Garden City movement and is quite rare in New York, and typically located in neighborhoods with a more suburban feel than this one. But aside from the novelty of the architectural style, one of the big game changers about these houses were that they were some of the earliest built in New York City to incorporate garages for cars into their design, as car ownership began to take off in the 1910s. That's all for this edition, so stay tuned for more to come.